Today on Straight Talk Africa, we'll talk about the implications of climate change in Africa. While most in the scientific community say it's time to stop talking and begin walking the walk when it comes to environmental degradation, others still question global warming as a human-induced phenomenon. It has been established that, globally, average temperatures are slowly rising, and that spells bad news for Africa and the planet. My colleague Paul Sisco reports.
For decades, some of the most respected people on the planet have warned, proposed, even pleaded that more be done and action taken to better protect the global environment.
This is one problem that is our problem. It's not going to help to have billions of dollars. You're going to drown if you don't act. We're going down the tube together.
I would urge all the countries to come out with a more ambitious target.
There has to be, as I said, a fund and resources available to support the poorer nations.
By the time we all realize what is happening and feel the negative impacts of it, it may be too late.
And nothing is going to save us unless we accept that we belong together.
Occam Steiner, Executive Director, United Nations Environmental Program.
The specter of having millions of people being food refugees at the moment is one that simply shouldn't happen, but will certainly happen more in the future.
While Africa contributes to only 4% of the world's greenhouse emissions, global warming affects the entire continent more than others. Fatima Denton says climate change is causing extreme events.
You know, there are pockets of droughts and, floods at the same time. And it's testing, farmers in terms of their coping strategies.
Tens of thousands in Africa are suffering from drought in East Africa and severe flooding in the West. Dr. P.K. Pachari.
If we don't do something about this problem, then the impacts in the 21st century will certainly be far more serious than we've seen in the 20th century.
Across much of the continent, increasing desertification is taking its toll. In many regions, temperatures are rising, in part because of the clear-cutting of forests and reduced rainfall. This woman coordinates an environmental program near Mount Kilimanjaro.
It used to be much colder in Kilimanjaro compared to nowadays. I remember last year, Kilimanjaro was the leading region in hot days in the country. We are also experiencing situations which we are not there. In Kilimanjaro, to see dust everywhere.
Forests act as reservoirs, trapping and releasing moisture and attracting rain clouds. This man owns a farm near the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro.
We used to depend fully on 2 rainy seasons. The long rains are from March until June. But nowadays, these rains are coming late and are very little.
Improved irrigation methods are helping, and programs to replant and regrow forests are proving beneficial. But the majority of scientists say much more needs to be done, urgently, to minimize the negative effects of climate change. Paul Sisco, VOA News.